Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this brief presentation about thoughts becomes beliefs. Thoughts becomes beliefs. There are many, many books about this concept, and I'm no different than others have talked about it. As a man thinks, so is he. That's ancient literature says that. So let's get right into it. Let's see what it means. Thoughts that are combined with a strong emotional, like fear, wire profoundly in us, and that becomes our beliefs. That becomes our beliefs. It's a wiring of these thoughts that have strong emotions attached to it. Now, we may think our beliefs are firmly held truths, but actually, beliefs are just thoughts that have been wired with emotions, and over time, that thought and emotion has become a belief. That thought with that strong emotion attachment has now become a belief. Now, our beliefs are not as solid as truth as we like to think they are. Now, we believe what we believe to be true, or we wouldn't believe it. However, that's not necessarily written in stone. But the question becomes, where do these beliefs get stored? Where do these beliefs get stored? Now, I've studied energy medicine, energy psychology, the quantum ideas, and true spirituality for many years now. And I've learned through the information from the Oriental folks that these emotions are lodged in the organs of the body. You can do your own research. They get stored in the body, which is in the subconscious mind. Now, that's a whole different subject, and I will have some different teachings on the subconscious mind if you follow me at all, because that's a very important subject. A belief is just a thought with an emotion that has fired and wired, fired and wired so many times that the body has accepted it as the truth about it. So it's fired and wired many times over and over, and that then becomes a belief that we believe in is true. When those thoughts are combined with the emotions of fear, then those neural pathways get embedded into our bodies deeply because the body is programmed to protect us, and fear triggers this response. Let me say that again. Fear triggers this response. Fear is a sabotaging belief greater than many people believe. So, when we have a thought that is coupled with fear, then the body goes into panic mode, trying to figure out how to protect us from it. See, it tries to protect us from this fear that we're so programmed. Even today is so prevalent in our society and wherever you live and wherever you're listening from now. Listen, fear is rampant because of this epidemic that's going on with this virus. And so fear not, for the Lord's with you and he will protect you. And an example of this with fundamental religions around things like hell. Now, when you couple hell, this fear of hell, then it brings a tremendous coupling and firing of this belief system. Well, you're going to maybe, well, they say turn or burn. When the thought, when we die, we may get judged and go to hell, then the thought is wired with fear and the body perceives the threat and then decides to do something about it. Or if the body's going to try to do something about it because of this fear. If you fire and wire this thought over years, then it gets embedded into the body and becomes a truth that will defend voraciously. In other words, we are going to defend ourselves because of this coupling of fear and the thought of going to hell. Now, a lot of information about hell, so I'm not going to go into that, but you need to research it to find out what hell is really all about. It's not what perhaps your religion has taught you. May I just say that in passing here? This is why people can have a very visceral reaction to the idea that hell is a real place if someone told them that. It's triggered something in their bodies and they have a fight or flight response. It becomes the concept from the beginning was wired around fear. And so the body operates in fear around that concept, even if someone tells them it isn't real. See, some of you even hear me speak now believes in the concept of hell because that's what your religion taught you. Perhaps you need to look into that a little bit closer. Our beliefs are not ironclad as we would like to think. The quicker we realize that, the quicker we can move away from fear-based beliefs into beliefs that empower. You must move into beliefs that empower. And that's what I do, especially now in 22 with my program that you can become a member of it and get a video a day. That's right, a video a day of encouragement. You get an evaluation with me, a Zoom private evaluation, and we do a monthly Zoom with everyone that's a member of that membership. And it can be found at www.teachtruth.net. That's right, teachtruth.net. And I have a great program that's on special for $10 a month. That's right. You get a video every week. You get a chance to email with me and ask questions about those lessons each week. And at the end of the month, with everyone on the Zoom meeting to ask questions and share our responses to each other and how we're doing, and maybe we're not doing so well. And that's the good thing about doing the meeting with everyone, because we can learn from each other as we go along. This is important. It's simple, it's to the point. And I ask you to go by and check out what I'm doing on my Facebook page. That's Cecil Cockerham on my Facebook page. And I have every day I put on that Facebook a encouragement quote from someone every day. So every day you get an encouraging quote that I have put on that page for your enjoyment. So anyway, be blessed today, as I always say, because you already are. Bye-bye now.